Welcome back to 5 Minutes, 5 Ideas. Today, we'll talk about the 5 qualities that make a great data scientist. If this sounds interesting, then hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. The first quality is curiosity. As a data scientist, you'll be in charge of finding solutions to business problems by exploring and extracting trends from data sets. For this, you need a very curious mind, as you need to ask a lot of questions in order to formulate a solution to your problem. Let's take the example of Moneyball. The general manager of Oakland Athletics sought out to hire the best players based on data science, as they couldn't afford to hire the most expensive players. If you are a data scientist tasked with this problem, your first task would be to formulate the right questions to ask, like what metrics can be used to define a good player? Does it vary with the position of the player? Is batting average more important than home runs per hit? And how is the performance of a player correlated with their market value? As you can imagine, this entire process is fully driven by curiosity. The second quality is attention to detail. So once you've formulated your questions, you need good attention to detail in order to extract insights from your data to answer your questions. In baseball, there are up to 100 metrics that quantify a player's performance. This requires you to drill into each of the metrics to quantify its usefulness. And sometimes you'll be able to use ML algorithms to reduce the dimensions of the problem. This is where the third quality comes in, being proactive. Let's suppose that you're not too familiar with sports metrics or aren't sure which AI algorithms need to be used for a given problem. In this case, you need to be highly proactive in order to bridge the gap in your knowledge. This will be done through a lot of self-learning and literature review. This will bring you up to speed with similar problems that have been solved in other industries. This is quite common in data science as it is applied in many different industries. And it's quite possible that as a data scientist, you'll work in industries that you're not initially familiar with. The fourth quality is being a good team player. As a data scientist, you'll work in a diverse team that consists of other data scientists, software engineers, salespeople, and C-suite executives. You'll need to get along with people with varying personalities as well as communicate really well. And data science is a broad field, as it's an intersection of computer science, machine learning, and statistics. So it's impossible to know all of it really well. This is when you'll need to rely on your coworkers to bridge the gap. Being a good team player means leveraging your team's expertise in order to help you solve the problem at hand. The final quality is open-mindedness. As a data scientist, your coworkers will be just as smart as you and will have ideas just as good as you, if not better. You'll need to be open-minded to listen to their suggestions and tweak your solutions accordingly. You'll need to be very flexible and dynamic in your thinking. As I mentioned, most data scientists will be working at the interface of engineering and business teams. You'll interact with diverse people with different perspectives. In this environment, being open-minded helps you become a better team player. These are the 5 qualities that will help you become a great data scientist. If you enjoyed the video, then hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next week.